Hello, my name is Shetland, and welcome back for another episode of 30 as Finland. In previous episode, we did manage to pass the no migration controls law. We haven't really seen a whole lot of increase in the population yet because of that. But I'm hoping that that will at least start improving slightly. We may need to try to get to the multiculturalism really to get proper, at least try to get like the racial segregation or something like that, so we can maybe get a bit wider net of population moving in. But regardless, at least we got that now sorted out, so that's one less thing to worry about. We're trying to pass a better taxation law, which would fix our economy a decent bit. We might then be able to even reduce the taxation slightly, which would improve our legitimacy slightly, because right now our situation is a little bit bad. But right now we're kind of getting pulled into a war against, well, Bremen and a whole lot of other nations in Europe. The enemy's enemy, Petitbud's supporter and diplomatic corps have offered to reach out to the Prussian government for support in their bid for power in return for certain future obligations. Upon the success of coup, an obligation will be owed to Prussia. That's going to be, you know what? Sure. So that means that the coup is going to happen, presumably very shortly. Coup! Long live the Republic. Alright then, we have oligarchy, which is, well, I suppose it's slightly better, and presidential republic. And our legitimacy is very bad. I guess we can reform the government slightly. We can toss... Actually, oh, because all the parties got dismantled right now. Oh, does that mean... Oh, hold on a minute. So we're still trying to pass that one, but yeah, so we lost the universal suffrage. Oh, bollocks. On the bright side, at least we no longer don't have the Russian head of state. We got transportation shortage at Ostrobothnia for some reason. I wonder why. But now we are on obligation to Russia, and we've got still a little bit of authority. We need to reduce another... I kind of want to keep all... Okay, so I suppose we'll just have to remove one of the taxes. Or, if we were to increase the government wages a little bit, go all the way to the top, we can at least reduce the deficit a little bit. There's still 4 weeks for the potential socialist uprising as well. But that seems like it will not be a problem. Right, looks like the taxation doesn't have a whole lot of support right now. It's only the trade unions that support it, and yeah, it's not looking too great. But I suppose we need to get the laws again. But at least right now the legitimacy is okay. But yeah, for the voting laws we need to go back to that. Although I suppose, I don't know if we actually have to. Probably wouldn't hurt though. Oh, Bremen backs down. Well, well, well. That's no war for us then. Does save us a little bit of money at least. Bureaucracy is running slightly low right now. I'm hoping that we can... Oh, it's a 90% chance of debate. Ooh, and what's this then? Fire break. Whether through the trust of a people or the truncheons of a soldier, Finland has emerged unbroken from the wave of social agitation that threatened it. Trying for all Finland, we get more loyalists. Get some legitimacy, would be handy. All things will never be the same again. Oh. Fascist and reactionary movement protection. No, we'll just take the trying for all Finland, I guess. Yeah, there's a good chance that the proportional taxation law will not pass. I do actually wonder, can we see from here the movements with support right now? Racial segregation, there's a little bit. There's also some movements that would be supporting it. So that would at least allow us to actually improve the situation there. There's oh, right, censorship, we're not going back for that. Not going back to migration controls or closed borders. Free trade there is a decent support for that as well. Lance's Ferry also has some support. That would give us another company, actually. You know what, actually, I know what we're doing. We're going to cancel this per capita taxation, and we're going to try to go and support the universal, or get the universal suffrage again. It's got a decent support. Now we can get the elections going again. The taxation law can wait. Although our economy isn't necessarily all that great, but I think we can wait for a while at least. We did get another construction sector, so we got now... Oh, right, one of them... The one down here... Was it over... Oh, what's this then? Oh, Bremen... Oh, reduce autonomy. Oh. I guess you should have fought your war after all. Right, so we've got the construction sector down here, but they just don't have enough workforce. But I do wonder if the population down here is actually... It is now increasing. Not necessarily hugely, but it is increasing. And then we've got a 2.5 million population already, so that's good. Let's have a look at our capital population. So there's still immigration from... Oh! October. I don't know where that is. It is in Russia. Oh, down here near the Ural Lake. Is that? I think that is, yeah. So down here there's some movement. Oh, there's only one person that moved in there. Okay, so it's not really like a huge amount. But again, if we can start increasing the population down here at our capital further, we have a little bit unemployed in there. Not a huge amount, mind you, but a little bit. And we maybe... Oh, nationalists pitting the government. They want colonial exploitation. We could offer them laissez-faire as a compromise. And I think that is something that I kind of do want to go for anyway. So it's 5 years. If we can pass the universal suffrage before that, we should be fine. Now, we do still have some subsidies as well, mostly for the, the motor industry, right. And then the railways, some ports and whatnot. Oh, that's a whole lot of tooling workshops that we're building right now. 3 of them at the same time. Because the tools are still fairly high demand. Oh, Sweden sides with Bremen again. Norway. Do I need to? Yeah, I guess we do need to activate the troops again. Sending the troops there. We're just going to be holding our ground, though. Oh, USA sides with Bremen. Oh, boy. I wanted to have USA support my independence, but I guess not. Is there anything that we are actually... Right, they still want all... And, oh, USA wants to conquer Alaska. And humiliate Russia. Oh, man. Maybe we can force Sweden out of the war first. Oh, and Prussia sides with us. And then maybe the Russians will lose against the Americans. That would kind of be the ideal situation, I guess. Right side is that our munitions plant will be very profitable right now. And they should be able to hire a lot of people, hopefully. Oh, Sweden damaging relations. Well, I'm not entirely surprised by that, I suppose. Yeah, there is a lot of Swedish battalions in here. There's also a whole lot of Russians just pouring down here. It's like everybody's just trying to get in here. How much is it already? Oh, there's a whole lot of Americans moving in as well. Oh, boy. We do have the numbers advantage right now, though. We're also losing a lot of money, which I'm not particularly happy about. But yeah, there's now the American troops slowly arriving to the front line. Oh, they still need to land. Okay, yeah. Got 11.8 million GDP. How is the, I suppose, the support of independence? No, that's actually still decent. Unfortunately, I can't declare independence war yet. I'm pretty sure that while we are at the other war, we also won't be able to declare the independence war. But we did get the French support, at least. Oh, and there's human rights unlocked. Well, well, well. Right, so that's the multiculturalism, protected speed, and a few other things. Speech is the word that I was looking for. Let's see, so military, we're getting the... Right, we're researching the repeaters right now, then we'll get the hand grenade machine gun. We're getting the Jonic Hall. And then, I suppose we could go ahead and queue up the monitors so we can get our fleet slightly better. Then maybe the modern nursing and things like that could be alright. Let's actually have a look at the mobilization. So we do have the liquor and fabrics used for the first aid. That's alright. We've got some liquor. Could maybe get extra supplies, but I don't know. That would be groceries input. That would be 10% offense and defense. You know what? Yeah, we'll put that in. That does mean that the groceries are getting even more expensive. But not much I can do about that. And the amount of troops in here is just increasing. Our troops are in a fairly good shape, though. We've got 47 defense. I don't think it's the highest in the world, but it is decent enough. Then we could maybe go ahead and... let's actually have a look. Electric telegraph would be less workshop. So we're going to focus on the military side at this point. Essentially, we do still need to get the tech spread, of course, but that's... I suppose most... Oh, there we go. Standard of living 15.1. That's mostly going to be dependent on the literate rate, and that seems to be slowly increasing again on the rate that is increasing. But I suppose since we've got a decent chunk of our population already literate, it's not necessarily going to be too much increase there. So I'm hoping that we can pass the universal suffrage in due time, and the war will probably start. Oh, a whole lot of troops are moving elsewhere. Where are they going, actually? Ground damaging relations. I'm not surprised by that. There's a lot of Americans, Norwegians, Swedes, Americans. There's even a little bit of troops from Bremen in here, and then there's some German. Oh, North Germany. Oh, okay. That's actually almost all of Germany. Oh, are we fighting Baden? Let's see, Hawaii, Liberia, Norway. No, but Germany's got some other war, or North Germany's got some other war going on, most likely. Yeah, they've got another diplomatic place starting. The enemies do have a bit of advantage in here in terms of numbers right now. Who's actually attacking? It looks like both sides, actually. Looks like the Swedes will be taking the first strike. We're defending... Oh, wow. They got a good attack there. Those sides I saw, we might actually lose this bit of a fight here. Housing Forces Association. Let's see. What are they? Oh, right. Plus 10% success chance. I'll take that. Right now, so that's 54% at least. But yeah, we're losing... Oh, right. There's a bit of attack over here. But there's a lot of defenders in that battle. So the Russians are losing their attack. And our side is losing our defense over here. I'm a bit surprised. I mean, they've just got a very good offense there. That's about it, really. And they do have the numbers advantage, of course. They're also inflicting a lot more casualties than us. Which is not ideal. There's another battle in here where the Russians are, or the Germans are attacking. USA is damaging relations. Well, that's not good. We might get at least a victory over there. But yeah, it's probably going to be a bit of exchange of provinces in here. Or, you know, a land in here for the time being. Lost that battle, and that's going to be... Oh, boy, that's bad. That's really bad. There's a good chance that we will lose the northern Finland region over here. And if that happens, then I'm going to hold Russia responsible for that. Yeah, the market access is also reducing drastically in here. I suppose we do have the railway, but is there just... Why is actually taking that? I suppose the devastation is not helping. And also, but oh, the occupation is causing... Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Right, this defense at least we're holding. So we managed to retake some of the land by the looks of it. But then the... Oh, there we go. That could be a victory. Although the enemy's got the numbers advantage, so yeah, no, I think we're losing that battle. The Russians are still... Oh, the pull in... No, that's Alaska, isn't it? Not Moldavia. No, our troops did get pulled in there. Oh, come on. I'm trying to defend here, but I suppose if we're trying to retake this area, it makes sense. But we seem to be part in 2 different combats at this point. So that's going to be pretty bad for our population growth, I reckon. Losing a lot of soldiers, but... You know, we're fighting for our... I wouldn't say sovereignty, but, you know, staying as a one... Or... making sure that our borders don't change over here right now, I suppose, is the thing. We're losing another battle. Well, technically speaking, it's the Alaskans that are leading that combat. Oh, yeah, no, that's looking pretty bad. That's looking horrendously bad. I suppose it's also because the Germans pull... Oh, right, there's a lot of troops down here as well. I suppose maybe if we can take Bremen, that might help. That would be at least one less area to worry about. And then perhaps there's a lot more nations that will bring their troops. But yeah, we're starting to have a lot of issues there. Oh, Bremen is in default. That could prove to be useful. I might want to increase the army maintenance here, or the wages right now. Get the extra morale recovery, and maybe a bit faster recruitment as well. Although, actually, no, that's not affecting the recruitment directly. Indirectly, maybe, but not directly. But yeah, our convoys are also getting hit. Or the trade routes is getting pretty badly hit over here by the Swedes. And there's not much I can do about that. I could maybe try to send in my fleet out there, but no, we would be outmatched quite badly. Oh, we're actually winning that defensive battle. Well, that's good. Our troops are, of course, we've got like 6 battalions worth of men right now there. Finnish Constitution. You know what? Yeah, we'll just take that. Universal suffrage. Government size. Oh, right, we lost a whole lot of authority again. Is there... yeah, at this point, I'm just going to have to start removing some of these state modifiers. It's going to hurt our economy a lot. Oh, Emmanuel is now a new president, and the election is here again. Let's see, so who is in which party? We got the Finnish party with Petit Bourgeoisie, a National Progressive Party with both industrialists and the intelligentsia. What's going to be down here then? Oh, Finnish... Okay, armed forces and... Oh. Right, it's going to be 2-party system for the time being, I guess. Well, we'll see how it goes, but we could try to pass some laws in the meanwhile. The taxation laws, there's no support for those. We could try to pass the free trade, I guess. The trade unions would hate that, but that would allow us to at least do a lot more trade. Actually, is that... Oh yeah, trade advantage would be basically essentially or effective 50 points increase in there. I would be able to... Well, I suppose the import and export would be slightly better. So that would be definitely an option. We could try to go for the racial segregation. There's some opposition from the Petit Bourgeoisie, but intelligentsia do support that. That would also allow us to start maybe getting a bit more people moving in from elsewhere. There's, of course, a private health insurance that could be handy because we've got a decent standard of living already. Oh, we could try to... Oh, right, Lazarus Fair. We had the request for that, so let's try to pass that one. We'll do lobby disbanded. Finnish British Society disbanded. Ah, right. And things changed quite a bit. Oh, armed forces are no longer in... Oh dear, that's actually bad for our military. That's really bad for our military. Okay, we did manage to retake some of Oulu. But clearly not enough. We've got a few units over here. Oh, actually, we've still got a decent defense rating over here overall. But that doesn't seem to be doing enough. Yeah, I think we're still going to be losing that. Even though the enemy is exhausted. Want to commence the coalition. I guess he can do what he wants. So who's going to be... Finnish party seems to be the winning one right now, which is not necessarily ideal. Bremen is in default again. Have they... Oh yeah, they are fully occupied right now. Oh, whoa. Oh, there's a different war, isn't it, for the Germans? They're fighting the Dutch in the other war. But I suppose once they dealt with that, they might be able to then start sending some troops up here. And then flip the balance of power once again. At least slightly more in our favour. But yeah, no, we're going to lose that battle. So it's just a matter of time before they control the entire northern Finland. But I suppose both sides are now pouring all their troops that they can in here, which might turn things more in our favour. Might being the key word. Of course, Bremen themselves are very willing to peace out. Oh, Bishop takes Black Pawn. I guess we'll take the 10% boost there for the Finnish party. Oh, that Russian counterattack might succeed. Just about. The other one over here, though... Oh, wow, that's a massive battle in here. That is going to be a whole lot of losses for our side. Oh, there we go. Bremen is now reduced in autonomy. So that's one less enemy. Although we need to fight off against the both the Swedes and the Americans still. But I suspect that now it might be getting a little bit easier. We do have advantage on the front line now. It may not be a whole lot of a whole lot of advantage yet. Come on, let me click on the front. There we go. Mining accident. No, we'll support the industrialists right now. Desperate situation. And then, let's see, Rebel Without a Cause. Who's this? Oh, right, this peasant movement. You know what? No time for timidity. We do still want to get the, some of the reforms done. Oh, Bremen left the Russian... Oh, wow. Oh, that didn't take too long. I don't suppose... No, we can't leave, unfortunately. Fruitful endorsements. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we'll go ahead and... Oh. Actually, we'll take the 20% and then industrials get a little bit more boost as well. So, because that is basically what is pushing the laissez-faire law forward, is the industrialists. But we are... Oh, actually, we won that battle. Okay, and this one is going to be a loss. But we have managed to retake some of Oulu once more. All the northern Finland. Ever-increasing influence. Anti-American League have discreetly dispatched one of their... number to amplify their mission in Finland's most widely read newspaper. This is a bad precedent. Industrialists are still very happy overall, so that should be fine. Hey, low progress to study, excellent. So we've got good legitimacy right now, so that does help. And, oh, there's another battle over here. Looks like the Germans arriving in now in front, or in force over here, is actually making life a little bit better for us. Now, we are still running a massive deficit, though, which is not great. Campaign financing. We could get 800 for 10% momentum for the party, or... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, that attack is going badly, but at least the defense is going fine, so we might be able to or get back to the pre-war border, at least. And then maybe slowly push forward. We do have a number of battalions on our side. Let's have a look. So they've got about... Actually, wait, hold on, wait, there should be a number for the... Ah, there we go. So we have about 300,000 men. They've got about 180. So we do have the numbers advantage overall. Of course, that might not be... Oh, well, actually, we're winning an attack as well. It looks like the defense is holding. So slowly but surely, we are turning things around. Well, mostly it's the Germans and the Russians that are turning things around, let's be honest. But the things are getting turned around nonetheless. We're getting another lead mine. Another railway, another steel mill. Ah, we're losing the attack over here in Norway. And we're probably losing that attack as well. Now we've got a new president. Righto, let's have a look at the reform government. What could we do? How about would it be to put in the Finnish party out and bring in the trade unions in? Really bad. Okay. I do think... Oh, actually. We can still keep it at 100 if we just don't... You know what? I'm sure. We'll keep it at 100. We can still try to pass the law at least. Well, the petty portrait is getting a lot more strength right now. Intelligence is still only 9.8% clout. So that's not ideal. But our side... Oh my god, we've got a whole lot of battalions here now. That's going to be a loss. Oh, the Dutch are colonizing Congo. Oh, no. Don't tell me that you've taken the port. No. Okay, well, I'm going to get a little bit inland. But the Dutch are probably colonizing this a lot faster. Actually, right now, they've got no progress yet. Because they still don't have the market access. But I suspect that's going to be changing soon enough. Or maybe not. Oh, dissenters break ranks. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, again. I guess we'll take the setback and plus 5%. There's one setback, but we just need 2 successes and we can get the law passed. How is the other text spreading right now? So we're still getting... Actually, what are we getting down here? Oh, we're getting the philosophical pragmatism in society. All right, then. It's going to be quite handy, actually. Then in production, we're getting the aniline. That is soon to be completed. That's going to allow us to get the synthetic plants, which means that we can get synthetic dyes initially. And then later on, the artificial silk, which is going to be kind of handy. And then in military, we are getting the Jonicol in just a month or so. And then the repeaters, we're researching right now. Then we'll get the hand crank machine gun to give the army defense a bit further. We do need to start focusing on military quite a bit. At least the quality of our military. Oh, there we go. German Empire has formed. Austria's having a bit of a revolution. And we've got... Oh, Roman Republic. Okay. Good on them. Oh, there we go. The front line has returned to its usual. I think, yeah, this attack is going to fail. This attack might not, actually. It's going to be a close call. But we seem to have a slight advantage right now. Yeah, I think the difference is increasing slowly. So that's good. So we're getting another steel... Oh, that steel mill is building in Moldavia. Oh, Netherlands colonize Gabon. Okay, so the Dutch are colonizing a whole lot in here. Suppose... Oh. Oh, there's an uprising over here. Oh, okay. But, you know, as long as... Oh, no, they are starting to get... But they do actually get it faster than we do. But they do still have the same severe malaria penalty as we do. If we have a look at the military... Okay, so they can only take one of these, and we're going for that one. So we will at least get a path going further inland still. That's good. So we do... Actually, speaking of things that we have here, we've got the coal mine that is still not really all that good of a shape. There's not too much I can do about that, though. And there we go. There's the Jonicol. So what we can do now... Go for the buildings and switch the naval-based training to get slightly better. Oh, there's even more German troops arriving in here. Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. We're actually getting forward. Unfortunately, we won't be getting anything out of this. Because we're just a puppet. Although we do have a lot of support. I do wonder, is Germany allied or do they still have a defensive pact? You know, yeah, they just still have the defensive pact with Russia. And alliance with Britain. With Britain, though. I don't suppose Britain would be willing to support our independence yet. Nope, that's still a minus 500. Austria is having a bit of issues. They're not willing to support us. America, we can't... Or USA, we can't ask for help. Oh! The Germans have done a landing in America. That is a very, very bold move. They've already occupied Maryland, though. A lot of troops moving back and forth now. That would actually explain why the amount of troops in here has gone down. We are slowly gaining some ground over here against the Norwegians and Swedes. That might actually mean that perhaps Sweden will be... They would be willing for a white peace at least. But that might not be sufficient. Now, is our liberty size still... It is still 100. Still increasing, slowly. GDP on the other hand has kind of suffered. Oh, there's the aniline. Okay, I don't... Oh, we're getting another food industry. And yeah, there's a steel mill, another railway, livestock range. Oh, a blade right. Oh. Yeah, well, oh, I could take the prestige for 5 years. Now, we'll just take the support for the Laser Fair. So that's going to allow us to get another... Oh, actually, 2 free... Oh, right, so you don't actually get a free company anymore. You do get 2 company charters, though, for free. And private sector is going to be taking most of the construction costs, even if you start constructing it on your own. And the loan interest rates are reduced drastically. That is the main thing that we're looking forward to in there. Another thing, of course, if we're going to get the treasury bonds active again on petty bourgeoisie, then we would probably be paying a lot less loans. We do already have nearly 3 million credit, though. Oh, there we go. Standard of living in Olo is slowly recovering. I suppose the devastation is going down. Not very quickly, but it is going down. And I suspect that the battle for Norland is... How much do we actually control already? Oh, we occupy... Oh, wow. Right, so it's currently 42%. I suppose it is from our border that everything's being occupied, so that makes sense. I suppose with the USA capital... is occupied over here. Yeah, DC is occupied by Russia. Yeah, there's there's a whole lot of troops in here. Okay, so I guess that means that the Americans are probably going to bow out of the war soon enough. And then it's just a matter of the Swedes and the Norwegians, really. So it looks like our side is actually winning this. The problem is, of course, I don't really want Russia to get stronger, but I also don't want to get weaker myself. That's the big dilemma that we have here. Oh, we actually lost a battle over there in Norway. And we're on Norland, that is also a battle that we'll probably be losing. Well, that's right. Oh, they're bringing the fleet down here. Oh no, they're going actually... Oh, did they get beaten back? Possibly. Not entirely sure, but yeah, no. Okay, so the battles in Norland are not going all that well. We do still control 61% overall, so we have actually gained some more land, but we seem to be losing it now. Oh, and there we go. Sweden has bowed out of the war. So I'm able to probably just demobilize by now. Save up a little bit of money. Oh, and there we go. That war is over. Right, so if I was to do a war against Russia, who would be... Oh, no, we can't actually do that yet. They would not be willing to give us either one of these. You know, we'll request the market control first, nonetheless. So that's denied. I can try to demand state, but they won't accept that, of course. Increased autonomy. I'm going to do that nonetheless. That'll reduce our relations a bit. Yeah, they denied that. But now we know that our liberty side is going to be good for a while. Hostile relations doesn't hurt. Well, I suppose it might actually hurt. But yeah, so we can't quite get the independence yet. Oh, now we could. Okay, so if we were to do the support... So, Britain would be more likely to support Russia. Germany would not be on either one of these, actually. It would be France, Ottomans, Confederates, and me. Versus Russia, Australia, Baltic Guardians, Moldavia, and Russian American... Oh, the German Empire. Actually, no, they might support Russia. I'm going to go ahead and start supporting... Oh no, we can't increase relations with there. Sweden, we've got decent... Can I actually ask for your support again? I could. Oh, you'd be actually willing to give that. If I give you an obligation, how much money are you willing to give me? Oh, actually, no, you're not willing to give me any state. Actually, how much as a penalty is that? No, it's a lot. Never mind. Maybe military assistance. Yeah. Could potentially, also get a bit of money transfer. So we can afford going like 23 points. Okay, it's not a huge amount. Go for like a 650, I think. So Sweden's going to support our independence again. What about America? You probably wouldn't be... No, I don't know. We can't get your support quite yet. What about Britain? You would not be willing to give us support. But I suppose with Sweden... Sweden, how much troops do you have, actually? Not a decent bit. So if we were now to declare the war... Well, we're not going to declare it in this episode, but just to kind of have a look. Even if we just increase on autonomy, although at this point it might be better to just go for the full-on independence. So we might still have Germany on the opposite side. But overall, like, the Russian troops aren't that much. The French and Confederate and Ottoman troops would outmatch them, or outnumber them. I don't know about outmatching them. So I think they would be very much willing to try to get Germany support. Although there's also possibly... Actually, let's have a look. So that's a... If we go for the increased autonomy, that's minus 32. And then independence was -42. Okay, so we just need to get a few more nations to perhaps support us. They might be able to first increase the autonomy and then later on change even... Oh, the play for power. Trade unions get more political strength. You know what? Sure, fine. Do we actually have any of the institutions that we could upgrade? Other than police or law enforcement? No, not really. We'll be getting the Lancers very hopefully soon. It's got a 46% chance, but it's also got a 36% chance of getting installed. Bureaucratic imbroglio. Well, that's what I was afraid of. I guess we'll just take the... Actually, we'll take the bureaucracy hit. That's fine. Get a bit more radicals from bureaucrats, but that's also mostly fine. How's the population? We've got 2.6 million now. Is there actually people moving into our capital, for example? They are. Mostly still the same areas, but that's fine. But I do see that we are actually out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if I haven't already. Also got the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.